Beautiful story. I don't know there could be a day too hot for planes to fly, but I guess I should have because Lord knows it's entirely too hot for anything else to happen. I figured I should still take the dog out, but honestly, as soon as I opened the door, he looked at me with these doleful eyes like, are you kidding me? Makes senses. I was ready to crawl out of my underwear and just walk around with a creatively placed fig leaf or something. So you gotta figure it's even worse for a furry guy. When we went back in, I dug an old t shirt out of the laundry bin to use as a sweat rag, and the dog wedged himself underneath the cone. My mom used to call these hair dryer days. She spent a lot of time with the hair dryer, so I guess she would know. It fits, I figure, the way that there's no wind, but the heat still finds a way to wrap your face in its steamy breath with smells unwaveringly like rotting garbage since you cannot walk 2 steps without bumping into another too hot trash bin. I hear people lose their minds in the heat, killing each other and stuff, but I have never understood that. For me, it's like drinking slow motion juice. Walking to and from the pharmacy during this heat wave has just been me mouth breathing in public, stumbling between the little patches of shade on the sidewalk like a drunk dude. For the first hour after we open, the customers have to ask me the same question at least twice before I can process what they said just from those 10 minutes in the sun. So, no airplanes, not a one. I called my sister like nothing. She said I could hear my nephew shouting something about cereal in the background, and okay. If I was going to shout about something, it may well also be cereal, but that little guy is always loud, and I mean always. He even has a t shirt that says, "You can hear me" coming in big black letters. And am I the only one who is baffled that people keep making these t shirts that encourage little kids to be jerks? I am talking those shirts for girls that say, I am daddy's little princess, carry me, or the ones for boys that say, if homework is work, when do I get paid? Or the ones for whoever that just say, my sister did it. You couldn't pay me to wear a t shirt that says, I tell women how to park, or some other embarrassing garbage. Like nothing, I confirmed extreme weather warnings apparently. Well, I guess that makes sense. They are saying it's the hottest day of the year, she mused. Though how anyone could know that for sure was beyond. It's just been hot and will be hot. If you were to ask me which kind of points do you know, not waiting till the last minute for something like this, figures sister will never pass up a chance to say they told you so. Yeah, yeah. So, what are you going to do? I started at my dog's tail, which was sticking out in a way made it look like the couch had grown one too far to drive in one day. Yeah. So I guess I am not going to make it. I said maybe I would spend the day underneath the couch too. There had to be a reason that a 90-pound mutt would squeeze his bulk into that little. You have to make it. Christ, Daniel, this is not a brunch invitation. You can't just check the regrets box and not come. What's your idea then? This is not my problem, she snapped, and then pulled the phone away from her ear to hiss a thought to my nephew about where he might find himself the next time she had to remind him to lower his voice. All I know is that I am getting dressed at 4 and getting there at 5, and you would better be at the church by then. Helpful. I hung up. What were my options? To travel across two states in 4 hours if there were not any airplanes. Ironic that usually two states felt like not nearly enough space between my house and my family's, but that day it was too much. My mom probably would have said the same thing as my sister about not booking a flight for the same day you have to be somewhere, which fair. But my mom wouldn't have understood the problem of not wanting to stay overnight in a house with a vulnerable ESPN announcer in miniature. Delta announced that I could rebook my flight for tomorrow with no extra charge, and that they would even give me a meal voucher. I wasted a while on hold with the airline just to have them tell me that no, they couldn't charge a plane in dangerous conditions just because my ignorant behind had failed to properly plan ahead. You didn't understand. I said I am not trying to make it to a beach trip to something. This is. But the voice on the other end of the line had a lot of other callers in similar circumstances and had to excuse itself to tell them to go screw themselves also. No planes. Confirmed. Google Maps told me that if I got in my car now and probably broke several speed limits, I might arrive around 7 p.m., which was about 2 hours after I needed to be there.